Hey, it's 7:30. I'm live. RVDebs here with you for a little while. I'm a little wreck. This has been a hot, sweaty, my hair. Oh well. I'm not looking my best, but I feel pretty good. A little tired, a little bit worn out. Hi, Deb. Let me show you my back. Look at that. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I have a beautiful view. Brenda, thank you for joining. So nice of you. How are you, Brenda? Hi. Thank you, Deb. Isn't it pretty here? Hi, Doreen. Hi, Zach. Yay. Bill. Bill, look at this choice lot that I'm on. This is my view, basically. And out the side, let me hold on a minute. I'm unplugging stuff so I can share. Sago palms. By the way, Bill, I did talk to our horticulturist, kinda. Thank you. Hi, Grace. Hi, Nana. Um, they said that the only part of that plant that's like deadly to animals is the seed. So the dogs aren't going to get near it. Hello, John. Hello, Maryland. Look at I need a haircut. I'm thinking I'm going to cut it short. Hi, Minnow Fairy. And Sat. Hello, Green Jay. Green Jay Jim. Yes, I'm glad it's not night yet because when it's dark, it's weird having, even though I know there's nothing out there, and there really isn't anything out there, just my yard, and that's about it. Really, can't see anybody. See? Um, oh, hi, Brad. I remember Brad and Misty. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. How's things with you? Brad and Misty were work campers here, and I'm a work camper, and I bought this lot, Brad, number 30, really close to the sanctuary. It's awesome. Hello, Jen. It's always weird to me. I see light. Yeah, I pulled down my shade last night, but I don't have to. But yeah, I know it felt better. What is the large green field beyond the fence? I have no clue. I don't know. Yay, we're all here tonight. Yeah, I'm just getting to, okay. You want to hear the latest crazy surprise? Really crazy. Well, so far in the last few days, when I was at the apartment, the last night that I spent there was a little skinny, probably a baby snake, that was slivering in the floor in the living room, and it freaked me out. Anyway, that was, I'm not as afraid as what I saw today. Hi, Dee Dee. I was, where my hanging hammock chair. I'm looking. There's this big black thing. Let me show you. I took a picture. Actually, Beth took the picture, and Kathy just told me they have the for sale sign up, so I'm gonna tell her. Um, I'm live streaming. So I took a picture of this crazy thing, and oh, I have things to share. Hold on here. Here it is. You ready? Don't freak out. That is a tarantula. on my hammock, taking a little nap as they do. So I freaked out, of course. I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want it to start moving around. No, they're not I don't like spiders. I do not like spiders. Like that's a big fear of mine. So Jim came over and handled it. Let's just put it that way. Green Jay came over and helped me with that sucker. He's no longer going to bother us. So they're going to paint the inside of my trailer, Kathy and Mark. They just told me that beige would be the way to go. It's like, okay, listen, whatever. Yeah, Jim is like a tarantula killer. No, not a killer. He removed, let's put it this way, he got rid of it. I don't, doesn't matter what he had to do. So I am happy to get that sucker off my property. I live in the back where there's nature, right by the sanctuary, and I'm gonna have critters. Gonna have critters. Love you too. See, I'm loved, and you know what? I'm so glad that you're all here, and I have gotten the most wonderful congratulations and just good feelings, and I'm just really appreciate everybody so much. Yeah, I don't like critters, but I like my new home. Did Amanda come in? Hi, Amanda. Jim's a tarantula remover, and he's done other things. He's been really a buddy, a real friend, and yeah, there are people that have the exterminator monthly thing. I'm gonna find out a little more about it. So thank you, Brenda. Yeah, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, so we went today. What we do now, what I do to save a little money, I have half gallons and I go to the water place and me and Jim fill our water up and it's 30 cents versus what at Walmart now it's like $1 or something, dollar and a quarter. Hi, Linda. Hi, JJ. You guys, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm sitting here and actually I was playing cribbage at my table with Jim and he's looking this way and he says, there's two mockingbirds. Ay, 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 ay. Let me show you what the picture. It turned out good. I tried to get both of the mockingbirds, but one flew away. But this is right outside here, right here. So that's him drinking, the nectar of the. I think they're tangerines, and then that's right there. Mockingbird, yes, every time. Have you heard? That's my mockingbird. Yes, Jim has been a great guy. I love him. He's super. Um, yeah, I mean, as long as the critters stay outside, I'm all right. And we have cats. They used to feed the cats, so they're here, but they're not. They know I'm the new owner. Well, let's see. Right outside my window. Hi, Louise. Who did I miss? I missed somebody. Louise. Uh, Anyway, yeah, and I actually, Jim's leaving this week to go coming week. He's going to be away for a while. He's got to go all the way up to New York and get his stuff and do his business. And so I'm going to have plenty of time to unpack and try to find places for everything. Butterbean head, that's what it is. I knew there was somebody. So, okay, I have another couple pictures I'll share with you. Although it's going to be in my video, so you guys are getting a sneak preview. I was just looking out the side window. Not the city, no. I know that. He's not going to the city. I think I like the name either Songbird or Freebird. What do you guys think? Thank you, Dee Dee. So I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, that is a really beautiful view. So, okay, let me make sure I want to show you the right ones. Yeah. Okay, so this is just looking this way. Okay. I think I have to do it this way. That's my window. And I thought, oh, God, that's so cool. You're watching the weather reports. Yeah, that's for sure. Songbird. I think songbird. I'm kind of a songbird. Um, this is a beautiful picture, too. I don't know which way to do it, but so then I just, it's not real clear. You really can't. Anyway, it's just pictures of the cactus. Sewing seamster, hello, welcome. What is the big field behind me? I don't know. It's just a big. I haven't really gotten too much information on that area, but it's just the way it's. You can see where the little orange thingies are out there. Yeah, it's like no matter where I look, I have a beautiful view. Both sides. Both sides. Surprised at the birds. Yeah, there's birds and cats around. The cats try to catch the birds, but they're good micers. Beth might know. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. Hi, Sheila. I like the snow when it's pretty and then it goes away. No, I was just showing my yard, my back, just how beautiful that I don't see trailers, I don't see a street. I really don't see anything like that. Up in my bedroom, if I open the window, I can see, but I don't. Yeah, this I just lucked out. Kath and Mark. Hi, Sharon. Um, okay, Sharon. I don't know how you feel about your sisters or your brothers. I'm very lucky to have Kathy in my life. I have been for 43 years. It's going to be 43 years. And Mark, her husband, for like 13 or 14 years. I really do love them, and they love me too. You know what they want? You know what good friends really want for each other? Safety, health, and happiness. And yes, I moved to the apartment and it was a lot of work. And so is this. But I have to be happy. And she wanted me. I mean, that's what they want to do. They want to help me. And yes, I'm lucky to have them. But you know what? Friends, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. Now, if I wasn't such a good friend, do you think that they would feel that way? I definitely have. Kathy and I, we worked together for over 20 years. We lived together, and I would do anything for them. They just, they have a really happy life there. They really do. Kathy is in love with her new baby granddaughter that's going to be 2, and her boys. And her life revolves around her husband and the kids and her other son that she works for, and they're really happy there. I tried to be happy there, and I was as happy as I could possibly be for 6 years. And I thought if I moved into an apartment, I would get out of the RV. I'd be in a new surroundings. Maybe I'd meet people. And I enjoyed it for the year, but it was never home for me. I am home now. I mean, no matter what happens here, this is my home. I bought it. Even if I didn't work for the place, then I'd pay for it. I'm so grateful that Beth invited me here, and the chain reaction of working here and then finding this and being able to get it. I'm sure you have an idea uh, of how that must be. I'm meant to be here, and I finally, yes, it's Texas, and I never thought that I'd want to be in Texas, but I don't mind Texas down here, and I'm a minority. Most people here are Mexican, and I dig it. I like it. Hi, Mama Wanderlust. Hi, Anna. So yeah, I've just like I had no, West Texas. Just I tried. I really did. It's nice. It was nice. There was a lot of beauty anywhere you go, and I really made the best of it for me. I don't like long, long drives. I really don't, unless I have to. So, this is really nice. Within 5 to 20 minutes, you could be anywhere and find anything you're looking for, which is a nice thing. So, yeah, I found my little home. Hi, Lynn. You know what? You guys, anyone that comes down this way and wants to see what it's like, there's always places for sale. Things are going good, except for spiders and snakes, but hey, I felt out of place for the last 7 years. You know, I went back to Florida because of someone being wonderful enough to let me come stay down there. And I loved it there too. But man, it was expensive. I guess, things flow that are supposed to happen. This was easy. It's like I was wondering for about a month now. I'm like, I really want a place so that when I go away, I can come back and know I have a place called home. The apartment's great and I could stay there longer, but I'd much rather, um, be in my own space, which is going to take time. There's a lot of stuff in here that I have to like pull out and make it mine. And I am. Oh, it served my needs because when I got to West Texas and Kathy, I had really been only alone. My husband had died, and I it was only like a year, well, like a year and a half, and I really needed that my family and her family was my family, and they opened their arms to me and shared their lives, and I'm still in their lives. I just live in a better place for me, and being friends, they're happy. Everybody's ecstatic, like, wow, you finally got a place that you like, and I do. Yeah, it's an RV. Maybe that's destiny because my name is RVDebs and I'm back in an RV. Hi, Darlene. Hummingbird for the name of of my home. That's another nice name. I'm not sure that's really nice. I love hummingbirds. I'm going to put some hummingbird feeders out because they are around here too. Anna, she says that she doesn't know what the healthcare system is down here. It's like everywhere. There's good doctors everywhere, and there's bad doctors everywhere too, I guess. For a long time, Jen, I did put it out there. I would consider thinking, I was thinking that I would love one of those nice fifth wheels. I've thought about it. Oh man, I want to be in a place where people are around. I'd like a friend that's a guy that, just, I mean, Jim just, and we're not, there's no like, it's not a marriage kind of thing, but it's a companion. And what's better than a companion, really? Someone that's honest and you can trust and accepts your flaws because we're getting older. It's just it's a different way of living. I love it. You have a lot, Green Jay. Jim lives like kitty corner to me. I can see if I'm out in front, he's right there. And he's got like several hummingbird feeders out. I want to put some out here. Yeah, he's a birder. I'm just, I like birds and I'm learning. Yeah, I have my two dogs. Now that, okay, the adjustments, the things that aren't that great, there's always both. Those stairs to come up here and down here are like murder for anybody, humans, yet alone those little dog paws. And there's two steps that go to the bedroom. Lily has no problem with that. She flies up. Rosie does not fly up. And she really just can't get up there without crying. And I have to go pick her up. And then I have to put her on the bed because she just can't get those stairs. And the only way I can get her down the stairs, I put a leash on her and I guess she feels secure and she goes down. She's getting better, but it's horrible. Hi, Sally. Once I get my bird feeders, I'll show you. I'm just trying to move stuff out of the. I still have stuff. I still have a suitcase full of clothing that I need to bring over here. But I did a load of clothes. I got clothes, nothing special, but the steps suck. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try ordering from Amazon next week, though they're carpeting that's made for stairs for pets and for people to feel more secure and have a more grip. Oh, good. I'm glad you got your power back on. I hate when the power goes out. Um, Lighting's not bad, actually. Yeah, and I'm not today. I'll tell you what. I mean, you guys. I'm honest with you about what's going on. Last night we played cribbage, not cribbage. We played Pokino in the clubhouse. Jim was there, and a bunch of there's about 8 of us that now off season we're going to be here. And I hadn't had dinner, and somebody brought a whole cake. I brought pretzels that the people here had. Anyway, and everybody brings something, and we have a little snack for like 15 minutes in between. And of course, I had a piece of cake and a couple of crackers with cheese, and I just ate that, and the pretzels. And then I came home, and about 11:30 at night, I was hungry and stupid, really. Um, the handrails, but there is a handrail, by the way. It's really just it's kind of steep. Yeah, Green Jay's telling you all about the area here. Anyway, I ate like a piece of sourdough bread with cheese melted on it and sliced like summer sausage, in the microwave, and I got ill. I had indigestion. I don't usually get indigestion. Hi, Timothy. And I laid down and I was sweating like cold sweat. And a little bit of, just helps a little bit, and just thinking to myself, oh my God, this, nothing's going to fall on my head. Yeah, I'm going to empty the glasses and take them to the clubhouse. Um, Beth was here today and I gave her the wine rack. I don't want a wine rack. I'd rather have the space in the cupboard. My other friend Sharma came over and gave her the bottle that makes sparkling water. I'm not going to make sparkling water. I don't know what got me sick, but I thought, am I having a heart attack or is it indigestion? Thank God it was indigestion. Well, Jim, you can answer that. Heading my way says, do you know where Jim is from in South Jersey? I've lived in South Jersey my whole life. I'm sure you'll know then. So anyway, I had a very rough night, and I left Rosie in her bed on the floor in the living room because she wasn't coming up, and I was not feeling good to pick her up. In the middle of the night, she's crying at the door. I had to get up, feeling lousy, and picked her up and put her in bed. Then I have to take her off the bed, and then early in the morning, down the stairs and out, which is a lot for me because honestly, I haven't had to do much physically. And now I'm picking everything up, and you're using muscles in my legs and my hips, even getting out of these chairs. They're nice and comfortable, but they're a bear to get out of. So, yeah, it was a terrible night. Heading my way. Welcome to the channel. I hadn't seen your name before, but we're here. I do these live streams Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. At this point, I could change them. I'm allowed, but I have been doing Wednesday and Saturday Central Time, Texas time, which is 7:30. It's not a fall waiting to happen. That's such a negative way to say it, Linda. I guess you don't get that you do that. No, I mean I can hold other. There's like a thing to hold me on, and I get up there. But it is new for me to have stairs, and I am going to get used to it, and I'm going to get stronger, and I'm just going to start taking better care of myself. Hi, Hootie. Baby steps. That's right, Jen. You know, it's going to take me a little while to really get stuff out that I don't want. New muscles. Yeah, Jim's getting old. He's got a bad knee. My back is. I just took 4 ibuprofen. Really? Well, heading my way. I'm so happy to see you in my live stream. We have a lot of really nice people in here, and we kind of. I mean, there's always new people, but there's a lot of people that come every time I have a live stream, and we just chat about. Today it's me and my new move, but um, it can be anything really. I don't like to talk about politics or religion because it's not a good thing to discuss. And each to their own. I don't care what you do, who you are, what color you are, what you like in bed. Everybody's welcome here. Hi, Sarah. I shouldn't eat late. I'm going to stop doing that. And a bowl of cereal. And I had cereal, but did I eat cereal? No. Yeah, I've got to be careful on the stairs, Linda. You're right. I know. but nothing's going to happen because it's no way. I'm not going to have an act. As we think, we create what happens. Sometimes you don't really, it could be totally out of left field. You could fall and it's not your fault. But really, as you think, so shall it be. So start to be positive. Yeah, when you have stairs, you get stronger, right, Mary? Right. I'm going to get used to it. Oh, I'm so glad, Jen, that you're feeling able to play with your grandson. But I mean, I'm older. I'm feeling it. So, but there's no, a lot of the people here that I've noticed, the birders, the women birders are strong. They're not fat women because they're walking all the time. And it's pretty neat. Like the lady that, well, I don't know about Francine, but she was definitely a slim lady. But a few of the people here that are seriously, birders, they look really strong. And I'm not. I do have one bedroom, but this couch does open up, but I'm not going to open it up. But I do have a pull out sofa here, like a bed. I don't know how good it is. Hi, Meadow Fairy. What did you say, sweetie? Modified. Yeah, I just have to be careful. Hi, Barb. The steer is made with a handrail. Yeah, there is a real nice hand grabber thing right outside the door. It could be more. It definitely could be better. Yeah, if I was going to buy a home, it would never be a two-story home. This is about as two-story as I'm ever going to be. This is it. This is the home. Yes, but you got to be comfortable with your body to walk long distance, and I can only go so far, and then I have to sit for a while. But I like to go. It's not like oh, I don't want to. I do want to. I just got to pace myself. I'll find my groove. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. Yeah, edibles are wonderful, though. Yeah, the winter's going to be a lot better for that because it's too hot right now to really walk through parks unless you get up at 6 in the morning and walk early. Hi, Barb. Welcome. Yes, well, stairs can be. What did you say? Jim says he's working on me. There's a pool here. I haven't been in it, but it's summertime, and there's going to be definitely times to. Okay, so remember I told you? Did I tell anybody that I bought a scooter online and it was supposedly a scam? It was a scam. Jen, I wish there was medical here. That would be so nice. Thank you. Well, I love my new home too, and I love my new friends. I have more than one. Jim and I we do hang out more than anybody else. But Beth's here. She was in the house today. There's another Kathy and her husband Bill across the way. They're lovely people. I like visiting with them. There's a few people I really do like here. Yeah, look at this. What do I got? As a matter of fact, I get sunset. I even that would be awful that you fell downstairs, Sarah. The scooter's no good. So I'll tell you what happened, and believe me, I learned my lesson. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Barb. We're gonna have more too. My view is great. JJ, so I like after I bought it for 69.98. Thank you, Kathy. I bought it and then I checked out the company a little too late. and it was all like scam people saying don't buy it, scam. Thank you, Linda. Well, I have a good bank. So I got the money back for the 69 and change. This morning I get up, I'm checking my bank every day, and there's a $380 Spirit Airlines charge, which I like panicked because that almost took me to nothing. Yeah. So I freaked out, of course, called the bank. So now I've got to just, they gave me back the 69 in my account. They closed my Visa debit card, of course, and they're actually, I'm getting my card tomorrow, Jim. I got a notice, and FedEx will be here by noon, which is great. So I'm going to get a new debit card. But I mean, I have a lot of hassle going on with that, and the $380 is still out of my account until it goes through. Once it goes through, then they'll dispute it, and eventually I'll get the money back. It was like a little scooter, and it folded up. But those things are between $500 and $1,000. So yeah, that account's closed, and that's it. So they were a scam, and they scammed me, and I'm stupid enough to fall for it. So my advice is anything that's being sold on Facebook, Instagram, online like that, when it's too good to be true, it is a scam. Nobody gives anything away. Hi, John. Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. I fell last summer, really bad on my head, basically back, and I don't want to fall. So I try to be very careful. I do have to make sure my shoes. I got to get some good. I mean, I got some good shoes, but they're wearing out. I got to get some good shoes, and everything costs. You know how it is. But I mean, I do need them because I like to go. I do want to be able to walk, and know that I've got the best support. Subi says, try exercise snacks once every hour, stretch or walk a block, or go up the stairs one time, build up slowly. Yeah, and even when I'm working here, I have to like take the golf cart back to Beth, which is the other end of the street. Now, other people might think that's nothing, but it's something, it's more than I was doing. Yeah, they're real expensive, so I guess I screwed up. Yeah, it's a good way to exercise a little at a time. Well, every day I'm up and down these stairs several times. Tonight, though, starting, I haven't heard that truck yet. They're moving bees. Somebody was right at the corner across the street, Birkenstock. Yeah, I got to do something like that. A guy got attacked by bees, like 100 bee bites. So they have a company coming today. It's right across from mine, like, and there's nobody there. It's just empty. They're gonna remove the bees, and I'm told not to go outside after 8 p.m. tonight. You know, if it's too good to be true, it is. It's like those dating sites and the catfish ones. Those people that get catfished like that, they really, I mean, they believe these people. It's. I thought, oh, that's great. A Mother's Day, I'm gonna get one of them. So late night, I shouldn't eat anything after like 8 o'clock at night. Now I know this. Kathy Hodge, you get stronger. Yes, it's doable because I was telling Jim today, this place will leave her. Will either make me really, really healthy or I'll die. Oh, Mama Wanderlust, that's a bummer. I haven't. This is the first real scam thing that I like. I just thought, oh, I really need that scooter. Sure, for $70. Oregon Mom, yeah, it didn't work out, and they put like $380 more on my charge, so now I'm fighting it, and I closed it, and I'm grateful that I got enough everything. I don't need really anything, and if I do, I have to go to the bank and inside. But I just heard the bank said it'll take 5 to 7 business days before you can get your new card. I go, no, that can't be. I don't have any other way to. And it's going to be here tomorrow. Yeah, it could always be worse. Yeah, I drink a lot. You have to drink water here, though. No, his fifth wheel is kind of kitty corner. Oh, honey, I'm doing a live stream right now. Well, okay, 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 but like I said, I'm doing my live stream on. Okay, well, come on in. You have to zip it from the bottom up, and then zip it back too because I don't want any bugs. That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Excuse me, I've got a neighbor here, and I like flip flops, Beverly. I really like open toes and. Come on in.
I don't have crackers, but it's called Cajun Rio.
Oh, did you make it?
Oh, this morning.
Oh my God.
Take a little lick. It's so good. I'm telling you.
Well, sit down for a minute.
Okay.
See, I have friends. I know it's pretty messy right now. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Thank you very much, Rio. I'm so glad that you came.
Some.
Here, let me show everybody my neighbor. Say hi. Hi, Scott. So right now there's 182 people in my room. That's a lot. Really? Jim said he was on the roof and learned a lot about bees. They're going to be spraying for bees, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if we hear a diesel truck, go home. Because we're supposed to not be out after 8.
Yeah, I dealt with them last May.
So you know. Well, it was really nice.
Take a little finger.
Oh my God, okay.
And I barter with stuff like this. So if you ever want a batch, you got to give me a ride somewhere.
Oh, well, okay. That can happen. I'll take you to the store.
I'm telling you. I barter.
Okay, we're going to give a little hi. Someone says hi, neighbor.
Oh, hello.
So she made this dippy thing. I'm going to carefully.
See, I use those containers to make my vitamin bins. It's a shrimp dip. It's very.
Ooh. Thank you. That is delicious.
Welcome.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, welcome with your new.
I'm not moving again.
Situation.
This is it.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
That was delicious.
Plenty of room. I'm glad you liked it. You take care. Nice meeting everyone.
Listen, Rio, we'll get together, and
no rush.
You know what? We need a new phone number at least so we can.
Okay, we'll talk about
we'll
that
do
later. Okay, take care. Thank you.
Careful on the steps, and zip me back in.
Okay, sure.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, doggies.
Sorry, you guys. I know she's a really nice lady. She lives all the way down the other end on the same street, and yeah, ground bees, huh? No, they're not honeybees. Whatever they are, they can't live under this guy's house. So that was nice. Check that out, Green Jay. I got some really yummy dip here. Yeah, I've told her. I mean, I tell everybody about my YouTube channel here. I'm not hiding. And everybody wants to know your business. So I just say, what it is. What it is. Yeah, there was a guy that was badly stung, like 100 bites, just mowing the lawn right around that wherever little. It's like a mobile home. That's delicious. I can't believe she brought that over. Hi, Beverly. I'm so glad you're here tuning in. Yes. So for those of you who have never tuned into a live stream, I do this like twice a week, 7:30 Central Time on Wednesdays and Saturdays, if the creek don't rise. And I just moved into a fifth wheel in one of the nicest lots around here. It tasted like she said it was a shrimp dip. Well, it tasted like creamy cheesy. It had nice little. They're not killer bees. Oh, God bless you, Linda. Is it me or is it just Memorex? I know, John. I mean, I didn't expect that, but I am so pleased. And I mean, when I went to play Pokino, everybody was like, "Yay!" Because most of the people that are here now are really staying through the summer. There's a couple more going home, and we'll miss them. But October, I talked to Gail. We had a nice video chat recently, and they're having a great time. But in August, that's when they're going to head back, and they're probably going to come here. Hi, Roar Lion. It is. This is why I'm in my place. I found a community, all ages, all kinds of people. I like that. Safe little area. I mean, it's a beautiful little neighborhood. Oh, that's awful, Nana May. One time I hate sting. It hurts. Out in Florida, I was walking barefoot in the lawn and stepped on one, and man, he bit me. I thought my foot was on fire. Yeah, I'm not going out anymore tonight. So the dogs have to use pee pee pads, and that's it. Um, 2000. Oh, that's awful sweetness. Yeah, I'm glad I found it right away and closed the account. Oh, immediately. I think they're yellow jackets. I do, but I didn't see the bees, so I don't know. I don't know if I missed a couple of things here. Exterminator, yeah, the exterminator comes. Supposedly, Beth told me I'm supposed to hear the truck. I haven't heard the truck, but anyway, I'm staying inside tonight. Oh, that's awful, Sheila, because they're around. Y'all want to see the spider picture again? I know I already showed it, but there was a tarantula, a real tarantula, big old black tarantula, on my the arm of my hammock chair. Please, yes, really appreciate thumbs up. It definitely want all the thumbs up I can get. So, Let's see, where is it? Ew. That was out there. Jim took care of this. He was my hero. Oh my God. Yeah. So this is a picture I took today, right out here of my window. That's a mockingbird. Pretty freaky. Do tarantulas bite? They say they don't, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be near one. I'd have a heart attack. I don't like spiders. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be allergic to bees because they're everywhere, and they land on you, they bite you. Hi, Anita. Yep, that's the mockingbird. It's pretty neat that's the state bird in Texas. What kind of mockingbird, Jim? You said northern or something? Thank you, Candy. Let's see. That's a picture of. There was two of them. One flew away when I got my camera. That's pretty neat. Yeah, we put little oranges on the posts of the fence. This was quiet. I didn't hear anything. No, it goes into the sewer. The honey. I don't need to do that, Kathy. It's directly into what? Into the sewer. I just empty it once it's full. I always keep the black tank closed, and I don't put any toilet paper in my toilet. And when it'll take me a long time because I'm only one person. But anyway, let's just say 3 weeks from now, you can tell when it's getting full, and you go out there and you pull it. And then after you pull it, you close it up, or you can rinse it out. There's like a thing you can rinse, and then you close it up, and then you come up here and you put some stuff that's supposed to keep it clean and smelling good and whatever. I know, Anita, this was good. Yeah, I mean, just have a neighbor come and give you a little gift. I mean, wow, I lived in that apartment for over a year, and there was never really anybody knocking at my door or wanting company or, yeah. Mockingbirds are cool birds, though. So I am in the birding capital of Texas, and yeah, there's a lot of green jays. Really? A green jay? A green jay. Green jay says that the mockingbird can imitate a car alarm. Yes, that's it, Linda. One time, I'll probably spend the month of June, you know, just as quickly as I can, because I want to sell the RV hopefully, and I'm going to I'm gonna probably get an eight if I have to take the RV here I will, but if I don't, then I'll get like a U-Haul, like 5x8 trailer, because I want to take a couple of my I want to take my recliner, and a few other things. So I'll do that. Yes, Jim is helping me become a birder. But he said a birder, to be a birder, you have to um like you count the number of birds that you see. Right? Green Jay. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the super chat. Some spray. I will be spraying. I'm going to probably see how much a service is because there's this. They come in here a lot. Makes lists. Okay, make lists of the birds seen. Well, I just saw that one. The chakalaka, that one. The green jay. I've seen quite a few. The wobbler, the cardinal. That was so nice, Sarah. I really appreciate that. You know that's super sweet. Love you for that. eBird. I gotta get that. I don't have binoculars, but I do have binoculars in my apartment that I'll bring down. They were my dad's. I'm gonna give you the address. I haven't changed yet. I still have the PO box, which I will when I go home. I'll get everything in that. Kathy has sent me whatever has been in my box, and then I'm gonna forward my mail here, and uh, I'm in lot number 30. That's it. There's Rio. Cajun Rio dip. That's a really nice way to put it. I like that. So that's Rio who was just here. Welcome, Rio. I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Barb wants to know if we'll be grilling outdoors this summer. I have a feeling we will. I don't want to watch Kingdom of the Spiders. I don't have a P.O. box here yet. Um, but I think I'll just probably, well, I'll see if I want a P.O. box. Right now, I'm just using my address here. Because if anybody really wants to come down and meet me, it's a long drive. Yeah, that's the same person. Rio is the lady that was just here that gave me the yummy dip, the Cajun Rio dip. Mrs. K, she's asked a question. Okay, I've got a couple questions. First of all, what made me decide to move there? It was kind of just one of those things. The manager of this park is a friend of mine who spent some time with me in West Texas, so we got to know each other. And she got this job managing it, and she said, "Why don't you come down and visit and see what you think?" So I did. I said, "I'll come down in December and spend Christmas with you and New Year's," which is what I did. And once I got here, I realized that this is a really ideal place for someone like me. And I started working. She started training me in the office, and I've been doing 3 days a week. I'm actually going to do 2 days a week now. That's how I got here. And I'm really glad that it's 9 hour drive. And I'm so glad I took the opportunity. And I say, if things come your way and offer to do something, go for it. Even if you're scared, because I was, to get in my truck with my two dogs for a month, I thought. Now, Edward asks if the RV park is pricey. I don't think so. It depends on how long you're staying, of course, but it's like $49 a night for a good space. Um, and then it's by the week, and then by the month, and then by the year. So depending on, depending on your situation. Let's see. You love cooking, Rio? I love cooking, but I have not gotten comfortable cooking. I will. AOL. Back in the AOL, back in the Prodigy days. I have a little gas grill that came with the place, and there is a fan out there. This is a big life change. It really is. My air conditioner, thank God, is very good. And I own a lot of stuff in the apartment. Well, I'm glad you felt like cooking. I'm in a South Texas. This area is where Mission, Texas is, McAllen, Palmview. That's the area. And if you look on a map, it's really right on the line of Mexico. So we are probably just a few miles from really the wall, as they say. Yeah, everything's closed. I will close the main door if I start hearing, but everything's closed here because this is a glassed in. What's 2 miles? What is 2 miles? Yes, I'll see you Saturday, Dee Dee. What? Wait, wait. Carlos, the bad guy. Whatever. It's okay. Yes, I have some champagne and wine. So this weekend, because Jim's leaving for New York for a while, we'll have to do the champagne here. You're surprised I moved back into an RV. Well, it wasn't that the RV I had was just too small. And it was in the middle of West Texas. Um, and I lucked out that this became available and was really reasonable. And the people are wonderful. They might even be here watching. Thank you. And I was RVDebs, so at least now I'm still RVDebs, right? And it's the perfect size for me. I agree, Butterbean Head. Yes, I go back. I've had my channel for 7 years. Rockport, okay. Yeah, fifth wheels are very roomy. I'll never move this. Really, this is going to stay here. Well, the people that own this fifth wheel, they bought it brand new and parked it here. They never moved it. They're from Canada, Quebec. They would drive down and spend like 5 or 6 months and then go back home. So I'm a second owner, which is amazing. I've got everything they've ever done to this. I've got the manual and everything they've ever had done here in it. Carlos, that's old news, babe. You know, that's right. Green Jay, Jim, and his wife at the time were work campers down here. Yeah, that's where it came from. No, Carlos, YouTube got it back for me, and it's really a long time ago. So I think I have now a better, password and protection. It's lady driven. Little old lady from Pasadena. That's what my dad used to say. You found a place in Anchorage, so we move in tomorrow. Good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, moving is tiresome. I've been tired. That's why I'm like just blah here. But hey, Linda, you. Thank you. I haven't been this more. I'm more excited about this than I've been. I can't remember really. Um, I'm gonna address one person that probably knows there. He's if he's here, he's hiding. You know, everybody know who Rub One Out Rosie is. He comes in here and usually he's fairly okay. Okay, yeah, he would. I did not delete the comments, but he thinks that first he said Jim bought me this RV, this fifth wheel. Yeah, he knows that Jim bought it for me, and that Debbie is real good at getting guys that are sweet, soft spoken men to take care of her. I haven't been with a man. I have not been with a man since my husband died. Give me a break. Jim did not. Uh, People. I just want to say that that person is spreading stupid rumors, and I thought that he could come over and visit. I don't know if Carlos is that person. That's how it is. But usually, I don't even care if trolls come, as long as they treat me well. I'm fine. But when you start spreading stupid rumors and saying things that you don't know, and assuming that I'm that kind of a person, then you don't like me. So stay away. I know, Kathy. People should mind their own business. And speaking of mind your business, if everybody would mind their business in the world, we wouldn't even have problems. They say that I'm not sure if this is true, but I was told that the first dollar bills or the dollar coins said "mind your business" on it. I think that's pretty smart. Yes, Linda, it was kind of rude, especially somebody that's been around the channel since I started my YouTube channel back 7 years ago. He called himself Rub One Out Rosie because he was a troll for Rosie O'Kelly, who is a transgender um, woman, and who's funny, and she has a channel. And I haven't followed her for a while now, but she's an intelligent, cool person. And it just kind of hurt my feelings that he would just say those kind of things. And somebody else was going, "Yeah, that's what I think." You guys don't know all my business, and I'm not going to tell you my finances, no matter what they are. It doesn't matter. I'm here. It's mine. Right, Jen? Thank you, John. I mean, I had to because this person should know better than to do that to me. Ladybug, ladybug, songbird, free bird, hummingbird, one of those. Well, I think. Ooh, I hear it. Let me close my door. I'll be right back because I hear Diesel. Okay, safe. Yep, the bee man's here. We're in. We're not going out. Yeah, I don't even like. We don't talk politics here, Rio, because everybody has a right to their own, views and likes and dislikes, and right, Linda. Can't Some people have really warped senses, and maybe that there's such hurt people in their life that they just can't help but try to hurt other people. But it didn't hurt me. Night is the best for bees. Why? Yeah, we're not going to be getting into the Biden Trump situation because I could throw up on the whole situation, literally. I'm not interested. And I know that people that aren't interested can't make changes, but the truth is, I don't even want to give it any thought. Oh, they're not as aggressive? Good. Whatever they're doing is not my business. Again, mind your business. People just don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't watch much news, although today I watched the news. Now that I have Roku, and I watch it, but not very much. I don't. I really local, yeah, weather and still want to stay. Well, normally I take the dogs out like one or two times more, but not tonight. We're gonna stay in like we were told. Aberdeen, Texas. Aberdeen, Maryland. Yeah, me too, Sarah. You do get the news, but you don't have to sit there and watch the nightly news and then the other news and nah. Do you? Well, that's probably more interesting, Rio, for sure. Really. I have really enjoyed this live stream. I'm excited about my life. I just please just punch. The next big step for me, I'm going to stay through May. Hi, Tart. Yeah, minding our business is pretty much the way to be, really. I'm going to stay through May here, and then I'm going to lock up my home, and take off for West Texas, be with my friends there and my family for at least a couple few weeks, and try to get rid of things that I can get rid of, give away stuff, go through my own stuff, get rid of some clothes that I haven't used in years. Am I in the extra room right now? What do you mean? Thank you, Beverly. Wait a minute. Do you have a title of the music at the end of your last? No, when you asked me for that, Timothy, when I'm using the editing program, um, which is called what's it called? KindMaster. Um, they give you place music that you can use, and it's not like well-known artists use, because this is anybody can use it, no copyright on it. So I don't know the name of it. I'll try to. I don't. It doesn't really. It's not like that. It's not like a piece of music you can go buy. God, Lindy, why do you? Why? I really am curious because I know you come to my channel for years, and I've talked with you, and you say sweet things, but what is it with, like, just saying they may be hitting the windows? You may find dead ones in the morning, and their stingers can cause trouble. All of those things. Do you think like that all the time? Do you always think that what bad things can happen? Do you? Because it seems to me that you should think about that. That you know, why do you go towards like what bad could happen? Why not say, you're safe in here? It's a good thing. Just why can't you like do that? I don't understand. No, I'm in my living room. Yeah, eventually, Sarah, I probably need a new song. Yeah, you don't want to be a negative Nelly. And I'm not trying to, honestly, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but you might want to like think about what you're saying, because if you say, like, if you put out negative crap, it comes back to you, right? And if you put out good stuff, it comes back to you. So interesting. And I really care about you, or I wouldn't even give it any thought. I just want you to, think about the happy things, not the stingers that are going to be come get me. Yes, positive is good. I'm safe. I'm fine. Sometimes the worst case, when you think about the worst thing that can happen, it never happens. And you almost went through it in your mind before you even had to. That's really what it is. As you think, so shall it be. And even if it isn't where it's going to happen, if you're worrying about something, it's like you don't get anywhere. Well, you're screaming. Don't yell. Just I'm just trying to make a point that when you make a comment, it should be a positive comment. Why be negative? And if you are nothing hurts your feelings, well, that's good. And if you are the luckiest person that you know, that's wonderful. That's great. And everyone tells you that. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's just I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I agree with that, Linda Yu. She says, in other words, don't think about the things that could happen. Only only the things that could happen are only what has happened. Exactly. Why live in like a bad thought when it didn't happen yet? Elon Musk. That was cool to go see SpaceX, Rio. Yeah, Jim took me down to Boca Chica. That was really neat. I try to stay really positive. I really do. You guys know this. You've been around me for a long time. I've been picturing. I really wanted a nice companion in life, not a sex partner, not a lover, not a husband. I don't need that. And warmth and friendship is good, and that is it's priceless. And I wanted a nice place to live with people around that we'll look in on each other. We see each other. We played Pokino, or we have a Sunday nights. This Sunday we have a taco night. Yep. Yeah, it was a really cool thing, Rio. I'm really glad I got to see that. I bet it did rain all over Boca Chica. We have neighbor here, Denny and Roger. They went and saw the lift off. Thank you, Jen. Hi, Noble. Good night, Linda. Steele. Yeah, a really nice friend. We're just getting to know each other and hanging out, and he needed. It's all things are perfect timing in life, and you just go with the flow. There's nothing's no pressure. Uh, I just want Jim to be healthy, have fun birding, do his thing, and I'm just thrilled for him. Amanda, my sweet Amanda. Yeah, we had a friend of was. Are you talking about the same friends? He said you could feel the rumble. That's right. That's nice, Beverly. That's what I was wanting, is something that was a community, and I got it. Well, churches are the only thing up in West Texas. Between school kids and grandkids and watching games, it's church. And here we have a community of all kinds of people. And I'm really enjoying it. Like Sunday night is basically potluck night. During the season, there's a lot going on, but right now it's going to be quiet. Thank you, Sarah. Well, I do feel blessed. I do feel watched over. I feel like angels have been around me, and if there are angels, I've got some. And I'm really, really wanting to put my best foot forward and be the kind of person that I would want to meet. And I'm going to try to get healthier because that's one of the things, um, food wise and stuff that I don't want to feel like, oh, I'm dragging around, which is what happens when you're overweight. You're people don't realize what it's like. They like to make fun of fat and all that, and oh, it's the jokes and everything. But the true thing is that if you're carrying 20 to 50 or whatever pounds on your back, it's hard to do stuff. I mean, try putting a sack of potatoes on your back. And I know it's funny, ha ha, but it isn't really funny. And it's hard. Okay, well, until Saturday night, I wish you all a really good evening. If I don't do a Saturday night, maybe I'm having company here, champagning it. I'll do it. I'll do one the next day. I've been I was grieving for years. I'm finally feeling like I'm not grieving like I really I've survived the worst. Now it's good times for me. And my husband, bless his heart, I loved him so much. He would be happy. He doesn't want me to be sad. None of our wives or husbands that leave us want us to do anything but live and be happy and have a good time. Be happy. You're alive. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Appreciate each one of you. Thanks for the thumbs up. And Sarah, thanks for the super chat. And Jim, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.